We here at Rushdown, we like to recognize the salt of the internet, and so we bring you the sodium check, where the internet shows us just how salty they can get. And we in no way endorse that you too become salty. We just endorse that you laugh at the salt of others.
Wow. Is this like a pay sponsored by like, a PBS or, FDA or something?
No, this is just funny.
Okay, let's go into our first one, which is from
This is this is from a rare Watch Dogs Sucks video. I forget the name of the YouTuber, but that was the context of his video.
but the commenter's name is Carson Brown. I like his name. All right, so you want me to read this one?
Yes, go
All
ahead,
right,
please.
So, nobody fucking likes you. The only reason why you have likes is because the GTA fanboys feel the same. B, because most people didn't mean to click the like button. You never even play the game and is saying that bullshit. I bet you GTA paid you to do this shit. You don't like jumping from building to building, shoot people, stopping planes, stealing cars, running in hack bank accounts. You must be gay because I know you got no balls.
Well,
Oh, wow.
someone was not okay with Watch Dogs being talked down to.
So I'm going to I'm going to say sodium level's pretty high.
Oh man, sodium levels at an all-time high. And this is just the first comment.
Oh my God! So why? I mean, Watch Dogs just didn't even. It's not even. Is it even out yet?
No.
He's
Now the thing is, the guy in the video was very salty. He was not okay with a lot of things Watch Dogs is offering, like hacking and things like that. But this guy here, he was not here for that salt.
So he's countering salt with more salt.
Yes.
Because that makes sense.
Yep. Add salt on top of salt, and what do you get? High blood pressure.
Man, hypertension. So what are we gonna grade this comment?
I am giving this an A.
I think an A is in order for this one. This
There
is
we
pretty
go.
high.
There we go.
This is hot. This is high tier salt.
Let's get an A.
All right, let's go into our next comment. All right, guys. Our next comment comes from. Where does it come from, Anthony?
This came from the Capcom Fighters video for the changes that are made to Cammy for Ultra Street Fighter 4.
I don't want to preface that I understand why this guy is salty, but he should have been. Man.
No. See, this guy here. First of all, his name is Dick Lacey.
So awesome.
Dick Lacey.
It's so good.
And that's a pretty great name. I'm even going to read the comment that was made to this comment by Vinnie Max. So let's see what Dick Lacey had to say. K-Brad fucked it all up for Cammy. Been the same way for years. All of a sudden, this N-word starts winning tournaments with her, and she gets a crazy-ass nerve. Sigh. I can't wait to see what happens to the other characters played by black guy Ryan Hart. So,
Man.
and so to which Vinny, he's being the good guy here. He says, "Damn, bro, the racist comments, is that really necessary?"
Man, when it comes to fighting game characters, things get a little, racist.
Get a little dicey with the racism.
Man.
Let's all take a moment of realism and just recognize the fact that Street Fighter is a pretty racist game. I mean, you have a Mexican Native American. I mean, thankfully he's not fighting for his land, but
You just have to go there.
you have Ken, who's pretty much a weeaboo American. You have DJ.
Oh,
I don't need to say a thing about DJ.
You don't.
You-
Or Balrog.
I hadn't even thought of him.
You need not speak anything about the black characters.
I hadn't even thought of him, but he is just
Pretty terrible.
man.
Of a caricature.
Not only is he a criminal, his losing quote is "my fight money." His quotes revolve around killing you or taking your money. You can't just make.
But
this stuff up,
just to say this, they do have characters that are pretty good,
like Dudley.
like Dudley and Elena.
He's a classic. I don't know about Elena.
I mean, she still comes from the motherland.
I mean, hold on, because Third Strike had her kind of like a overly sexual caricature. Come on, man.
I mean, that's how they dress.
No, not how she dressed. Her just doing all the stuff she did.
I mean,
Like
she's doing copperware.
that handstand was like, I don't know, man. And that whole like sexy pose thing where she's like, just easing her way down and shimmying to her knees and stuff. That was a bit excessive.
It's not as bad as what it could have been.
That I'll give you.
But
And then Guile.
America.
Guile is America personified.
I bet he's a Republican.
But
Yes, he's a Republican.
But that aside, this comment did not need to go as far as it did.
Didn't need to go this far. Like, man,
I mean, K-Brad, he put in work.
he's an awesome player.
He is, and you shouldn't fault him because of the Cammy changes.
And Ryan Hart's another awesome player. He's won plenty of tournaments for AE, and he's actually here in Chicago.
I mean, that's like saying, because of Justin Wong, now white people can't get ahead in fighting games because of Rufus. That's that's just crazy.
So racist. So, what are we gonna rate this comment on our?
I don't know if I should fault him for using the N-word or give him points for it. because it shows the salt is high with this one.
Very high.
But
he could have had more
offensive.
Very offensive and lack of taste and tact. Even
Yeah,
if it's the internet.
see, this one's hard. I'm gonna give it an A-.
I'm gonna give it a B+. Only because that guy Vinny kind of saved it for me. Because he seemed kind of like he was trying to be cool and
he was trying to
diffuse situation.
He was trying to give you some hydration for that salt, man.
All right, let's go into our next comment. All right, so our next comment comes in from, what was this video for?
This was a video announcing that the Wii U was getting a GameCube-inspired controller, and in response to people not being quite satisfied with the controller that's given when they play games like Smash Brothers.
Okay. I can read this one. This is from Manganet 00.
Wait. I'm in Magnet.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to preface this one by saying that I'm actually in favor of this because the controllers that come with the Wii U suck in terms of playing with a fighting game. I mean, Tekken kind of proves that, but
tablet's not fighting game worthy. I think
No.
Harada was like, "What is this?"
No, it's not. So I think a GameCube-inspired controller is the best way to go because that was probably the best controller for it.
Now, the comment from this commenter said, "Nice fucking way of answering to the complaints." And in quotes, "Oh, we can't deal with the fact that the gamepad is a piece of crap for Smash Bros. Let's make a new controller that we can milk as much money from the fanboys that already bought a Wii U just for this one game. That ought to work."
Now, while I think this is a bit of an unfair thing to say about Nintendo, it's kind of funny because what if they were thinking that? What if they were thinking, no, we're not going to make better controllers that come with the Wii U. No, we're going to nickel and dime. Nickel and dime.
They've been nickel and dime for quite some time with this new console anyway. I mean,
they need to because they're not making money any other way.
Let's not forget, the whole big debacle about the hard drives. Let's make a console with 8 gigs and put a 5 gig install on it.
I mean,
day one.
I mean, let's totally forget the fact that our competitors are using at least 120 gigs.
Yeah, let's get 32. That's what gamers want. 32 gigs. That's all
What
you
a
need.
23 gigabyte install for that one.
Jeez. This comment is pretty tame. I mean, this actually isn't as bad as some of the other ones we've seen.
No, this one is like,
it's not too salty.
No, this is some consumer salt.
Yeah.
It's just tame salt.
It's very tame.
So I'm gonna give this one a B+.
I'm gonna give this a B-. I think he could have went a little harder. It seems really passive actually, but that's just my opinion. All right, let's go into our next comment. Okay, so our next comment is from a Titanfall Sucks video,
Yes.
I believe.
Yes, Titanfall sucks video. It's not too many of them, but when you find them, oh boy.
The fandom, the fanboys, the salt.
I think I will take this one.
All right.
Because this one, it's short, but it gets to the point very quickly.
Make sure you say his screen name because I like that one.
The Binding of Norris.
Yes, I think of Chuck Norris. He's binding Chuck Norris.
Clearly. And it shows because this is like a text-based roundhouse kick. So here's what he had to say about Titanfall. This game was good. But then the fucking camping-ass COD fag boys rated the game. This game was fun, but now everyone just camps while sucking their boyfriend's dick.
Wow. So we went from racism to homophobia and homophobic, like...
I don't know where to even start
go
with
with
this,
it.
man. Like, I understand you don't like campers. Who likes campers? Especially in a game like Titanfall.
It's
where
so
like,
action-y.
oh my god, that game is so... action packed. It's like you need your own theme song while you play it and stuff. You doing parkour and robots. That's the coolest thing ever. Parkour and robots. Oh God, that is easily the coolest thing ever. But then the campers are like, nah, man, I want to win. I'm not about this parkour life. I'm about this winning life.
I mean, winning is everything, duh.
But parkour with robots, man. Have fun with it. You know what? I don't even have to know how to play the game. Parkour with robots is enough for me to be like, I want to play Titanfall. Parkour and giant. Just taking a Gundam. Yeah, I said it. A Gundam.
Ooh.
I don't care. Come at me. Come at me. This is all about salt, so get salty.
Well, we need to find some sort of people comparing this to Gundam. I'm pretty sure we could find some, but that's another video for another time.
I feel like if you took Gundams and you told me, look, you could take this giant machine that looks like it has no sense of agility and just start running on buildings, climbing on mountains. You can just do all this kind of stuff. You can even do a guitar solo. You have me sold.
Yeah, this game's pretty awesome, but I understand. This camping stuff. Like, let's bring something that was really, crappy in one game, bring it to a new game. The whole concept of campers. So
that's kind of how I feel about turtlers and fighting games, but that's another subject entirely.
Ooh, yeah. So, where do we give this comment?
I'm giving this one an A+. Because I laughed when I saw it. I'm giving it an A+.
Yeah, that's pretty. I'm gonna give it an A. So he's pretty salty. Like, this salt is so real. It is so concise and to the point. Like, it's not like drawn out long paragraph. It's like, I'm salty and you all guys suck.
It's just that I feel like if we had added more, we could have given this an S.
It could have been S tier. It could have been. It just needed more, or at least like a reply to it would have been funny. Like somebody, if we're going back and forth, that would have been funny. But yeah, I think an A is still good though for it.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go into our next comment. All right, guys, this is the final comment in this episode of Sodium Check.
And from the best name yet.
What's the name of this?
His name is Zero Faith. And this was a video about the Hyrule Warriors announcement.
Hype! But he's not.
No, he's
He's
not.
not here for this. So, I'm guessing when the video was talking about, like pretty much the genesis and how it came about, and he's like, well, no, this is what really happened. So, this is a conversation he pretty much, fabricated himself. He said, Miyamoto, we need to expand LOZ, which is Legend of Zelda's fan base, even further. Any ideas? ? Oinuma said, Majora's Mask remake?
No.
Zelda as a protagonist?
No.
Boobs?
Genius.
Team Ninja?
Team Ninja. I like it. Miyamoto sagely nods.
Sagely nods. Team Ninja.
Because they totally haven't had problems with them in the past.
Oh, yeah. But this is pretty salty, and I don't understand why. There's nothing wrong with Hyrule Warriors. Nothing wrong with a company trying something new every once in a while.
Boobs. That's all. This attack.
I mean, I could see if like Zelda had like mammoth boobs, that'd be different. But this is a character that's just
she's supposed to be modest. She's supposed to be like the embodiment of good.
Exactly. So I don't think she has mammoth giant mountain boobs.
So are we saying now that boobs are evil? Because I would argue that.
Apparently so.
I think boobs are like one of the few intrinsic goods of the world.
Well, not when it comes to video game characters, because apparently there's something wrong with boobs.
Clearly, and yet they're everywhere.
Yeah. But
this guy here, I like you, Zero Faith.
He has good humor.
He does.
I like the way we spell boobs too. BEWBZ. Like,
see that's
boobs?
that's what's gonna make you give it an A. So that's where I am. I'm giving this an A.
And the sagely nod gives it.
Yes.
Team Ninja. Too bad Higaki could have been involved in this.
Oh.
He probably would love this. No, he probably would have badmouthed it or something. I don't know. I just don't see.
But they gave it boobs.
Itagaki being too Team Nintendo or stuff like that. But yeah, I definitely give this an A for this particular comment. So yeah, I guess that wraps up the Sodium Check for.
Yes, and we all hope that you have not felt too salty for this. Rushdown Radio is not responsible for hypertension. We just want to throw that out there. Don't sue us.
All right, guys. Thanks. We'll see you next time for the Sodium Check.